Good evening. It's Saturday, October 30th. November, it's Monday. Wow. As you can see, the studio is still getting work done, although the workmen are almost done. Workmen and workwomen. And I want to apologize. It's been over 2 weeks since I've done one of these videos. And as a result, I sort of want to talk about rhythm. Rhythm as applies not to music, but to art. One of the best ways to be productive is to achieve a certain rhythm about what you do. And some of the most productive potters, have a daily rhythm that involves waking at a certain time and having a certain number of pots thrown, before 10 o'clock and getting the handles and all the trimming done before bedtime and so forth. Uh, some of that's weather dependent and how you control the climate in your studio. Different clays dry at different rates, and different uh, different areas have different humidity levels and so forth. And of course, as a potter, you have to both be willing to get up that early and be immediately productive. I'm not naturally a morning person, and my bus driving shift has me up before dawn. So that's been challenging in terms of my rhythm because, particularly now with early sunsets, I'm not working at midnight anymore. Not even on the weekend. Anyway, that's the daily, weekly rhythm, and then you get into um, the broader rhythm of when your fairs are, when your sale opportunities are. So we're heading into Christmas, and for instance, there's every year there's a bit of a fundraiser at the San Zen Gallery in Lindsborg, Kansas, where they bring in work by potters and other artists, and the gallery gets a percentage, and the artists get a percentage, and it's a worthy cause. It's a good gallery. This is not a sales gallery. This is more like a museum. I mean, like a museum. It is a museum. They just call themselves a gallery, and their shows are wonderful, even when my pots are in them. So I'm in the position now of, oh, it's that time of year again. I need to figure out which ones I'm taking to them, and which day I'm taking them, because there's no point in shipping them. I have to just drive them there. The other annual thing that comes up, at least when we are permitted to do it, we weren't last year. Um, the annual thing for me is the opportunity for people associated with the Lawrence Art Center to use the wood fuel kilns at University of Kansas. So that's coming up this coming week. We'll be loading the kiln on the 5th and the 6th, and then firing it for 4 or 5 days and nights continuously on the following week. So some of my posts for next week and the following week will be related to that. I'm delighted to have it back. I have to sort of scramble and find the pots I've been storing just for this purpose. And I think tomorrow I'm going to throw some last minute ones to add. Wood firing is magical. I think I can say that without hesitation or prevarication, without qualifying it. It's just magical. Now, for the people that do it, it's magical for their own individual reasons, and so I won't say that it's magical in the same way to everyone who participates. Some people find it just magical to spend that much time playing with a fire, and other people find it magical to transform the play with the fire, into work, which is making wonderful pots, or finishing the making of wonderful pots. I don't want to diminish the contribution of the maker in creating the object that goes in the kiln. Obviously, they have a lot to say, but the fire has something to say too. So we have that to look forward to as November arrives. So, rhythm. If you don't have it in your art production, in your craft production, whatever, it may be the lack of it may be part of the problem if you're feeling frustrated. I recommend doing what you can to create a rhythm in your work. If nothing else, it's an ideal way to create more work than you would create if you just do it sporadically when the stars align, so forth. Anyway, good luck. Have a good night.